Hey Guinos, this is sort of a special flow record for me. Because yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel as of now, or at least this iteration of it. And Toguino has been around ever since November 25th, 2023, when I uploaded the Speed Racer video, which was my very first time trying to make a legitimate YouTube video instead of just jokes here and there. I had kind of wanted to do it my whole life, and it took a lot for me to finally do it. And what it was watching Speed Racer on HBO Max with my girlfriend. I explained it in that video in worse terms because, again, it was my very first video, and honestly, it's kind of bad. It's not a good video at all. It's really lengthy, the pacing is bad. A lot of it is just summarizing the plot of a movie I really like, giving analysis here and there. But it was my first try. It was my first time doing something like that, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I tried. And that's kind of what I'm saying. I think it's important not to give up because while over this year of doing YouTube, I've had a couple successes. The video games are still fun video. That one blew up. That one was my first like real blow up. After this year, I didn't expect to have 18,000 subscribers. And yet I do. It's it's crazy. I can't even imagine 18,000 people normally. And all of them decided, "Hey, you know what? I fuck with this guy enough to subscribe." And that's awesome. But, I didn't expect that. My first video blowing up, I made it because I had seen Bisley Channel's video about when video games were simple, and it's a very good video. I like it because it talks a lot about like being a kid playing video games for the very first time, and that's a feeling you can't really get back. But I started thinking about it, and I think I've had more fun with video games these past few years than I ever have. There's so many good ones, and so I just wanted to be like, you know what? Let's be positive for a change. Video games are fun, and they've been fun forever. And so I put it out there, and a lot of people seem to agree. Even that video, I would say, isn't my best work, but people liked it, and it after it blew up, I was so excited because I had 2,000 subscribers, which was crazy to me. And it hit, I think at the time, around 100. I don't know why I made another pickaxe, of around 100,000 views, which was which was insane for someone at my level. Then my next video got 3,000 views, which was still a lot to me, but less than 100,000 significantly. And as time went on, I shifted my content a little bit from gaming stuff, and here and there I made less and less views every video. The AI video got I made the mistake of posting it under a tweet that I made that went semi-viral, and it got filled with like hate comments. And then, I just kept trying. And it's really funny. The video that finally blew up was the YouTube sponsor scams one because the I'm pretty sure a couple days before I posted a video that said, "Hey guys, I'm shifting gears. I want to be a commentary YouTuber." And that's true. I really really wanted to be one. Um After trying, faceless gaming content for a little while, I wanted to be a commentary YouTuber like Drew Gooden or Danny Gonzalez or Gabby Bell or Jarvis Johnson, David Atchu, whatever. Doesn't matter. I did it. I said, I'm making the change. And then it worked. People loved people love that video. I still get comments on that video about how much they like it. I had such a good time making it. And again, same thing happens. The video blows up, but subsequent videos don't get nearly as many views. But now, the baseline has gone up. The my new baseline is around like 10,000 views or something around, like I would say more like 5,000 views. My new baseline is around there, which is still a ton. It's crazy. It's so cool that I've got people that see I upload a video and say, "Oh man, I love that guy. I think I'm going to watch that guy's video." That's amazing. Even as little as I have compared to the huge YouTubers, it means a lot to me. And I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't had thoughts about quitting. Throwing in the towel when the going gets tough. When you spend so much time making a video and you get some really mean comments on it, or it doesn't perform as well as you wish it would have. It's, in a way, it's heartbreaking. You can't help but feel like you failed. You can't help but feel like you failed. But the real failure, and my dad, I really appreciate my family. They've been really supportive and all. I forgot they added those. They've been really supportive in all of this, and my dad especially. He used to tell me this thing when I was a kid, that the real failure is when you make a mistake, or you do something wrong and then you don't pick yourself back up again. That's what failure is giving up. And that's what I want to tell you guys. I've had my fair share of failures this year. For one, I failed my first exam this year, or this semester. I made a couple flops video wise. I'm gonna do cinematic camera. Let me see if I remember how to do that. There we go. Yeah. I made my fair share of flop videos that didn't do super well. What was it? Difficulty, accessibility, and artistic intent. That one did terrible, but I spent a lot of time on it. It's important to call video games art. Or why it's important to call video games art. That video didn't do nearly as well as I wanted it to. Milk propaganda. I had so much fun making that video, and it's one of the lesser performing ones ever since I had my blow up. And so you reach a point where every time you don't get meteoric success, it feels like falling short. It feels like failure. And so you want to quit. And so it feels like, this is it. I've had my moment in the spotlight and it's gone. But this is what I've wanted to do my whole life. I've been juggling going to work and going to school with doing this. And doing this has been the most fun I've ever had with what could be considered work. I'm so happy that I get to do something like this. And, with you guys watching, there's a pretty good chance that I could do this for the rest of my life. And that would really be something. I would be so happy if this is what I could do for the rest of my life, is sitting down, writing scripts, making videos about things I care about, spreading positivity, awareness, whatever it may be, whatever is on my mind. And I can make a video about that, and people will come to watch and say, "Hey, I like the way you think." That is really something. And I think there's something out there like that for everyone. So my message to you this time is to not give up. Don't ever give up on what you want to do in your life. Don't give up on your dreams, because you can make them a reality. It may take a lot of work and a lot of time. It's not going to be instant. After just a year of work, I'm it 18,000 is a lot, but it's nowhere near what I need to reach my goal. Not to say I'm not grateful, of course, but there's always work to be done, always improvements to make. And god damn it, I'm going to make them cuz I love this. I love what I do. And I'm going to continue doing it. I guess that's it for this flow record. I don't want to ramble on for too long, but I figured I'd make a special one for the anniversary of my channel. The anniversary of Entogino, and how much fun this has been. Thank you, all of you, for everything. And I hope that I keep making videos that you want to watch. Alright, take care.